Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Discovering Nicole. That would be me, your girl, Nicole. How was everybody's weekend? I hope you guys are all having a blessed and beautiful weekend. I really do. My ears bothering me right there. Got a little crustiness on it. Okay, so I'm out of my moisturizer, so I'm going to use this CeraVe moisturizer. So I wanted to come on today and talk to you guys about Suboxone and the stigma of being on Suboxone, especially if you're somebody like me who has used this medication as a maintenance medication long term. I get so much stigma and so much judgment towards my sobriety, and it can be very discouraging sometimes. Thankfully, I've been doing this long enough to know that it doesn't matter what anyone says, especially people online, because if I go out and I relapse and I die, ne'er one of you motherfuckers are going to be here to take care of my son. None of you motherfuckers are going to be here to take care of my husband. None of you motherfuckers are going to. So that's why I do not care when people judge me for being on Suboxone. But I really want to talk about why people do this. So we're going to get into that. So come on in. Don't be shy. Why do people judge people who utilize medication-assisted treatment? I think it's a twofold situation. I believe that a lot of people who see others who are able to take medication like Suboxone as prescribed, I believe a lot of those people are jealous. They're jealous because they cannot control themselves. They cannot take medication as prescribed. When they take it, they abuse it. So that is my first one. They're jealous. They feel like we are getting over on them. They feel like we are cutting in line and breaking the system. They feel like we're not taking the hard road, struggling and suffering like they did. God damn it. And that's the tea of that situation, okay? Let me just tell y'all something. You do not have to struggle or suffer to be sober and be in recovery. It's not a requirement. It's not a requirement. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Donna. Hey, Music is Life. Hey, Mia. Hey, Angela. I am so glad to hear that, Jamie. It saved my life too, baby. It saved my life too. Best thing that ever happened to me. My face is breaking out. Ugh, that's a direct result of not having my good moisturizer. You see these 2 zips on my nose? Oh my God, I cannot believe that. Anyway, I truly believe that it bothers so many people when they see somebody who is successfully living their life and sober and using Suboxone. Then there's the people who say, it bothers me because you say that you're sober and clean and you're not. You're not sober. You're not clean. Well, Jan. Well, Kevin. Well, Kyle. Well, Karen. Would you say that same thing to yourself? Because I bet you 99% of people in here right now are highly addicted to sugar. Addicted to it. Can't go a day without it. It's in your processed foods. It's in your drinks. It's in everything. Same with coffee. You could not go a day without it. If you don't, you're sick, your head hurts, you're miserable, you're bitching, you're moaning, you're complaining. You know, it's like we get to choose what level of addiction is that is able to be classified. No, that's not how it works. Addiction is addiction, just like food addiction is serious. Caffeine addiction is serious. Caffeine is one of the most highly addictive and abused stimulants on the planet. I think a lot of people also believe, this is the second part of it, I also believe a lot of people judge others who are on Suboxone because they think that we're abusing it. They think that we are getting high. There's this guy in my comment section right now who's commenting saying that Suboxone is 25 to 40% stronger than morphine. Well, yeah, baby, if you're taking it in copious amounts, but I'm only on 1/4 milligram. You know what I'm saying? And it also doesn't work the way those medications work. Yes, Suboxone is a strong medication, but it doesn't work the way a regular opioid works. You don't take it and then get high from it. You take it, and if you've been on it for a while, it just makes you feel like a normal person. You don't feel anything. You just feel normal. You don't get a buzz, nothing. Now, I know y'all are going to come here and say, that's not true. Suboxone is so strong. You can get high from it. Yes, if you're opiate naive, if you don't have any opioids in your system, you know. Hi, Andrew. Thank you for your words of encouragement, sweetie. I have quit Suboxone before. I was off Suboxone for over 30 days. I chose to get back on it because I was afraid that I would relapse. Straight up. Straight up. I tapered all the way down to 1/4 milligram, and then I walked off the medication. I had minimal withdrawal. Okay, so I went to a sub doctor and have a month's prescription. I never used it because the last time I didn't wait long enough and got so sick. Ah! Well, I mean, my advice to you, Donna, you're on day 5, I know, is if you're feeling like you can do it without it, try to do it without it. But if you have issues and you feel like you need something to help you to protect you from going out and getting drugs, then I say take it. But it's totally up to you, and it's totally up to you. You know what I mean? Like, just really keep it just in case. You might need it, and if you end up needing it, then talk to your doctor and let them know, hey, I ended up needing to take it, and now I'm going to be using it, you know, for a maintenance. But you're on day 5. I'm so proud of you. If you feel like you can do it without it, try. Totally try it. Hello. Yeah. And so, you could take it now if you wanted to because you're out of the woods on your withdrawal and it won't make you sick. But what I'm saying is, like, if you think that you can make it without taking something, of course I want you to try that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anybody to have to take medication, right? If I didn't have to take medication, I wouldn't take it, you guys. But it was detrimental to my son and my life that I be on this medication because I couldn't manage my life. I was in such disarray. My life was in shambles. My son had just gotten taken from me. He was in foster care, and I was fighting. If I didn't stay sober for my son, then guess what would have happened? I would have lost him forever. I wouldn't have been able to get custody of him back. And so I also don't think that a lot of people, take that into consideration, that a lot of people who use medication-assisted treatment, they had something going on in their life that was chaotic, very hard for them. If I hadn't gone on Suboxone, I wouldn't have got my son back, you guys. I would have relapsed. I relapsed inside of the treatment center. Okay, I was still wanting to get high while I was in treatment. Okay, so I'm just being honest. And so getting on Suboxone saved my life. If you still have the urge to want to use drugs, Suboxone can save your life. And do not worry about what anyone says. Don't worry about what anybody comes, oh, try to get off of it. Try to stop drinking caffeine. You'll be sick too. Try to stop eating sugar. You'll go through heroin-like withdrawals. Okay? Try it. I know. I've been doing it because I'm on a health journey. And I was sick as a fucking dog. Miserable sick. Miserable. That whole try stopping it and seeing what happens. That just because something causes you to have withdrawal doesn't mean anything. A lot of medications cause withdrawal. I could say the same to those of you guys who take mental health medications. Oh, you're on Lexapro? Try to stop taking it cold turkey and see what happens. Oh, you're on Wellbutrin? Try to stop taking it cold turkey and see what happens. Oh, you're on Remeron? Try to stop taking it cold turkey and see what happens. Oh, you're on Abilify? We all seen what happened to my bestie for stopping and taking her Abilify. She went off the Richter scale. She almost had to check herself into a mental institution. So coming on people's channels who are on medication that can save their life and telling them to stop taking it and seeing what happens, that's not a valid argument. Just because something causes somebody to have withdrawal doesn't, that argument is null and void to me. No shit, Sherlock. No shit. You know? It makes me so sad that so many people stigmatize medication-assisted treatment and judge people who are utilizing it because it saves lives. Do you know what I spent my morning doing this morning? I spent my morning crying my eyes out. You want to know why I was crying my eyes out? Because I was talking to a father whose daughter that was 17 years old died from a fentanyl overdose. And this man is so depressed, he is so broken, and he is so beaten down because he doesn't have his baby girl in his life anymore, his 17-year-old daughter, his child. Okay? So when people judge people who are utilizing Suboxone, this is what comes to my mind, is you piece of shit. You selfish piece of fucking shit. Does me taking Suboxone affect your life? No. Does me being on Suboxone and talking about recovery you? No. Why are you over here if you don't support all pathways to recovery? Why are you on my channel? And yeah, I support some out-of-the-box techniques for recovery because I am so sick and tired of seeing my friends die. I am so sick and tired of seeing people being tough-loved to death. I am so sick and tired of seeing people pushing their loved ones away like that's going to help them. I'm so sick and tired of seeing people that struggle with addiction being alienated from groups, and they're being pushed into isolation because that's what is being taught at these stupid fucking rehabs and these stupid fucking 12-step groups. Isolation is not the answer. Turning your back on somebody that's struggling with substance use disorder is not the answer. Setting healthy boundaries is the answer to protect your sanity and to help the other person. That's what you need to do. But totally turning your back on your loved one who's struggling with substance use disorder, how do you think that's going to help them? A lot of people got mad about my video I made the other day about my addiction and pregnancy because in my video I talked about how my son was born healthy. And that made so many people mad. Oh my God, I can't believe that you're saying that you did drugs and your son was healthy. Well, do you want me to fucking lie about it? Do you want me to tell you that my son is disabled and mentally, you know what? Mentally are and can't function? Do you want me to tell you that he is slow and I don't understand? My son is a miracle. By the grace of God, he was protected and he is healthy and happy and thriving and he's 10 years old. I don't get it. Like, am I supposed to lie and tell you my son was born with a fucking missing his left leg and a cleft palate and no eyes? Like, and I think a lot of people missed the point of the video, which was that addiction just doesn't stop because you're pregnant. People don't just stop because they get pregnant, okay? Some people can, but a lot of women don't. And the point of my video about my pregnancy and addiction is to reach those women who haven't been able to stop and let them know they're not alone and that there's hope and that they can get help and not to be ashamed. That's why I opened myself up to talking about this stuff on my channel, because I want people to know that they can come to me and not be ashamed, because I'm not going to judge them, because I've done it. I've done it. I was told I wasn't clean and asked to leave an NA group when I was on Suboxone. Yep, I'm sending someone your way. Okay, girl, sounds good. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Wendy, what's up, girl? I went to NA like 15 years ago, and afterwards, that happens all the time, yeah. I totally understand. Hey, that's awesome, Jamie. I'm glad to hear that he's okay. And yeah, now you can be on Subutex and have a healthy, happy baby. It's better for you to be monitored on Subutex than to be out there shooting fentanyl in your veins. You know, it's called the risk versus the benefit, okay? And so the risk of somebody being in active use, shooting drugs versus, you know, the of them being on MAT and being monitored. And so there's just so many people out there that are just too busy worrying about what other people do with their recovery instead of focusing on what they need to be doing for their lives. People on Suboxone, we're only getting greater. There's only more of us being here, because Suboxone is the gold standard for opiate use disorder treatment. Okay? And I want to make it very clear. I have some very strong opinions on Suboxone and Suboxone doctors. I do not believe that Suboxone should be the first line of defense when a person is trying to get sober. I believe that a person should try to get sober from drugs and alcohol, from opioids, without Suboxone first to see. They can do it. I don't think it should be offered to people who have never been to treatment or never tried to get sober or never been to therapy or never tried to get into recovery. Okay? I think that it should be very, very case by case situation. I also think that it should be used for people who are very, very seriously addicted to opioids. I feel like there should be a more serious assessment process that is done before somebody is just given Suboxone, because it is a powerful, powerful medication. But you know what? At the end of the day, I would still rather somebody be on Suboxone than to be out there getting drugs from the streets and die. You know? John, I had my son on methamphetamine. Okay? And I chose to use drugs during my pregnancy. I absolutely did. I made that choice. Okay? I chose to be on drugs. Now, there was things that were contributing to the choices that I was making. I was unhealthy mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay? And so I wasn't in my right mind. But at the end of the day, if you want to look at it from just a basic outside situation, I made that choice, and I realized that. And I will scream it till the cows come home. It's not something I'm proud of, but I take ownership of that. You're not going to come in here and shame people, okay? So remember that. We don't need to hear about how selfish it was, John. We know that. We know that in our heart of hearts. And do you think I walk around every single day? Do you think I don't think about that every time I look at my child? Every time I look at my son, I think, man, I should have done better by you, baby boy. But I am today. I am today. And that's all I can do. I can't go back and make the fucking, I can't go back and redo it, right? I can't go back and change it. But please be kind and be supportive, because we don't need to hear about how selfish we were. Okay, we know that. We know that. And you'll just get blocked if you're not, if you're rude, you guys, okay? So I don't want anybody to, don't come in here, listen to me. Don't come in here and tell people that they're selfish, because we already know the disease of addiction is a self-seeking, selfish disease, okay? We already know. We don't need you to tell us. We could say the same to you. You're not clean yet? You're trying to get clean? Why aren't you clean yet, John? That's selfish. Okay? So either come in here and be supportive or don't say anything at all. So back to what I was saying about Suboxone. So that I really think that I do understand like why they made it more accessible to doctors to prescribe, but then I also feel like that kind of causes a problem because what has happened is a lot of doctors who don't really know a lot about it are just prescribing it to people, and then people get on it that don't really maybe need it, or they needed to have like more intervention. You know what I mean? They needed to have like more support. I always think 100% that Suboxone treatment, absolutely 100%, you need to be in therapy combined with your Suboxone treatment. Yes, having questions is okay, but you don't know what somebody else is going through. And we know, like, please understand, you guys, we know that we are selfish when we're using drugs. And I'm not trying to beat down a dead horse, but this is like, come on now. Come on. We know that. All right. And we all are hard enough on ourselves. We're all drug addicts trying to change our lives and do better. Okay? We're all trying to do ourselves. And so let's remember that. Let's remember that we don't know what somebody else is going through. Okay? We don't know. Somebody could be on this live right now who is addicted and pregnant. And they could be on this live right now watching and thinking, well, I'm not even worth saving. People think I'm selfish. People think I only care about myself. Addiction is so much more than just selfishness, okay? It is a combination of mental illness. Is it a combination of, okay? And so, yes, just outside looking in, it's easy to say, that we choose to do these things because at the end of the day, it is a choice that we make. But a lot of those choices are influenced by other things from the outside. Okay, and struggles that we have. A lot of people struggle with childhood trauma. A lot of people have been physically and sexually abused. A lot of people, and so what I believe is addiction becomes the solution to people's pain. Okay, that's why people become addicted, because they're trying to heal their pain and they're trying to make themselves feel better. And when they use, that just gives them just a small glimpse of a painless day. Okay? A small glimpse of a time where they don't have to feel the hurt. They don't have to hear the thoughts in their mind over and over and over again. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a deadbeat. I'm a horrible mother. I'm a horrible father. I'm a horrible dog. I'm ugly. I'm fat. I'm worthless. I'm no good. Okay? And that when they take that substance into their body, it gives them just a tiny bit of silence where they can, I don't have to feel this way anymore. So I think if everybody remembers that and remembers how painful and how hard it is, then we can all get along. Okay? So back to my Suboxone rant. Damn it. I'm trying to rant about Suboxone. I love Suboxone. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Like, I might as well be, I need to go get me a Suboxone strip Halloween costume, and I'll be wearing that motherfucker for Halloween this year. Y'all want to see my outfit? I look so cute. Look at these legs. Thank you, honey. So, I'm working really hard, y'all. So, I don't know what happened over the weekend, but can y'all tell me really fast? Okay. Suboxone saved my life too, baby. Suboxone for the win. Hashtag Suboxone sisters and brothers. I want to tell you guys what happened over on Tira's channel, y'all, because I saw her community tab post, and I know she's not saying anything bad about me. I love Tira. We have had our differences in the past, but I think that we both see eye to eye. I'm 42. And so I saw her community tab post this morning, and it said something about Nicole can slap her JJ as many times as she wants. Like what? And so, I mean, I know I do talk about my punani a lot, but it's just because I'm so excited that I can see it again. It's like the sun is shining down on it, honey. Do y'all know what happened? Like, why are people talking about me and my punani? Is it from my video the other day where I was talking about being able to see it? Or is it talking about the video that I made that Burner took a video of where I was going ding, 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 ding. Like, I am so happy to be able, I've lost 32 pounds in the last 4 months. And so when I come on here and I'm telling you guys that I can see it and I'm so happy, that's why. Because I've lost weight and I worked really hard to do that. And so I was just like, did somebody say something, or are people trying to like start something because of that? I'm confused. And so, yeah, I don't go and look on the subreddit, so I don't know what they're saying. Maybe they said something about me over there. I don't know. But yeah, I just saw that in passing and I thought, oh my gosh, am I the topic of the conversation because I was patting my punani? Oh, I want to talk about something about Suboxone. So somebody on my live from TikTok the other day, can you use Suboxone a few days? Sure you can. Sure you can. I will tell you this, okay? And I'm just going to be very blunt with you about Suboxone and not taking it as prescribed like daily, okay? Without taking it daily, it's not going to level out in your system at where it, like it does where you take it and you don't feel anything, okay? People will take Suboxone, you know, 1 or 2 days a week, and then they won't take it for a couple of days. Then when they reintroduce it into their system, it gives them a feeling, and that can be habit forming, and you could have problems wanting to abuse it like that. That's just my my 2 cents about it, okay? Because you will be like, oh, this is how it'll be in your system. And so it can be a dangerous, it could be, you could find yourself in the same situation you was with opioids. So just, yeah. I know a lot of people, they think, oh, well, I just want to take it, you know, and not become dependent on it. And I get that, but that's like, that's the dangerous part about it, is the yo-yo back and forth, and that euphoria that you will feel if you're yo-yoing back and forth, you know? They're hard for me to come off of, but they do work. Yes, they listen to me. If you are not ready to taper and actually stick to a low, slow taper, then yes, you can have a lot of difficulties coming off of Suboxone. When people ask me this, I always am honest with them about it. You cannot just jump off Suboxone. Can't. You will be sick. Deathly ill, okay? It is so important to taper. But I want to share with you guys about a new medication. Well, it's not new. It's been out for a while, but it's being used a lot more now. It's called Sublocade, okay? Sublocade is a once-a-month injection of buprenorphine that goes into your subcutaneous fat on your stomach, and it slowly releases buprenorphine throughout the month, okay? My friend Marie, y'all have got to go follow this girl on TikTok. Her name is Marie. Marie's Recovery Journey is what I think her TikTok account is. I had her on my channel, and if you look up in the playlist that says interviews, I have her interview here on my channel. It was like 2 hours long. She did such a good job. But she took Suboxone for many years, and then she got on Sublocade. She did Sublocade for a while, and then she stopped taking it. She went off of Sublocade for 14 months, and she just went to she goes to the doctor every month to get a drug test to help her stay accountable. Well, every month she's been going, and she has been testing positive for buprenorphine still. Well, this month, which was her 14th month off of it, she went in, and guess what? Her tests said negative for buprenorphine. So that's how long it took for bupe to leave her system. It took 14 months for it to leave her system. So you see where I'm getting at? Does she have any withdrawals? No. None. It left her system slowly over time. 14 months later, she's completely clear of bupe. So if you are on Suboxone and you want to get off, you need to look in getting the Sublocade shot. Dude, I'm telling you. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so cool? Yeah, Suboxone can be prescribed. Buprenorphine can be prescribed for pain. Actually, Kelly, buprenorphine was created to treat pain before it was ever made to treat opiate use disorder. So buprenorphine was for chronic pain, added naloxone to it, and created Suboxone for opiate use disorder. So yeah, it is absolutely used to treat pain. And there are different forms of bupe that are more targeted towards treating pain than Suboxone. So yeah, 100%, yes. Yeah, so some people report that it helps their pain 100%. Some people say that it doesn't help. Some people say that it helps this pain, but not that pain. Everybody's body is different. And so if you're in a position, this is what I say to people that want to try bupe for pain. If you're getting pain meds right now, just realize how fortunate you are, because there are so many people out there who pain meds. Their doctors have cut them off, will not give them pain medication anymore. And so, first of all, you need to really sit down and think, do you want to give up your opioid pain medication? Because once you switch to bupe, a lot of times doctors won't switch you back to a regular opioid pain medication. And so that needs to be your first thought, okay? Second of all, if you are a pain management patient, you need to make sure that when your doctor prescribes you bupe, that it is not in your chart that it is for opiate use disorder. It needs to be in your chart that you're taking it for pain, because a lot of these doctors will put it in your chart that it's for addiction to get the insurance pay. I don't know. But that can mess your shit up. So you need to let your doctor know, I don't need this for opiate addiction. I ain't got no addiction issues. I need this for my pain. So just be aware of that, because you don't want to be in a position where you can never get pain medication. And that's what happens to a lot of people who utilize subs, is that they are blackballed from pain management. And so, also, if you have a lot of situations where you're going into the hospital and your pain has to treated there, you need to also take that into consideration. Because when you go into the hospital, a lot of times, most doctors should know how to manage your pain while on buprenorphine, but that's not always the case. It's not always the case. And people will reach out and call Dr. B and myself and say, I'm in the hospital and I'm on Suboxone, and they're telling me they're not going to give me anything. I just had my leg amputated or some wild shit like that. And yeah, this is my new blush. It's called Into the Pink. Have y'all ever heard of it by MAC? I'm so excited. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh my yesness. Tennessee is fucked up was his. Tennessee is fucked up. Tennessee, they, recovery delivered, they made it to where we can't serve anyone in Tennessee anymore. Tennessee, did you know that was his? Yeah, y'all state is fucked up. They literally are trying to push people to the streets. Like, it is so bad. So what they're doing in Tennessee is they made a law that you can't, if you are getting medication like Suboxone, you cannot get it from a telehealth provider. You have to get it from an in-person doctor. Like, the doctor has to have, is licensed in the state. Okay, it doesn't matter if it was licensed. It's not because we kicked you off. It's because they kicked us out of the state. It wasn't our fault. We fought and fought and fought to try and stay with Tennessee. My boss actually just called me about this week. He has wrote the legislators there. He has wrote, I mean, everything. We fought. And y'all state is just not, they're not for helping people. It's pretty bad. And there's a couple of other states that are trying to do that too. And they're all southern states, you guys. They're all southern states. We're not having any issues out of like New York, California, Ohio, Arizona. We're not having any problems, but we're having problems in these Bible Belt states. Do you see how pretty that is? And do you see how it gave my cheeks like a really pretty glow? Obsessed. Obsessed, you guys. It's messed up. Like, why are they like that there? Why do they want people to struggle? Like, I don't get it. You know, like, you would think that they would want to have as many options because you guys are in the Appalachians where there's a lot of poverty there. I'm just going to be straight up. And a lot of people there don't have transportation. They don't have transportation to get to an in-person doctor. No doubt. It's crazy. It's so sad because so many people in Tennessee were benefiting from the program that we have, Recovery Delivered. And like I said, you guys, Recovery Delivered isn't some willy-nilly, like, you just call and they give you medication. Like, it's a program. And but the doctors there are so, like, they're so understanding. They're so kind. They'll work with you. Like, they're really good people. Really good people. Two of my favorite ones are Dr. Terry and then Dr. Robin. They're so cool. But that was a bad situation. It makes me so, I know so many people are having to find new doctors, you know? Makes me mad. But anyway, let me think what else I want to talk to you guys about today. What else do y'all want to talk about? I've been talking about Suboxone a lot. Talked about addiction and pregnancy. Oh yeah. And so a lot of people don't understand that, you know, when I make videos sharing about my son being healthy, it's not because I'm trying to promote to you to go out and use drugs. To me, that's just common sense. You know, like, Oh, that's awesome, CK. I'm really happy to hear that. Hey, Shelly, what's up, girl? Um, it makes me so sad, dude, to just see. I know what I did was wrong. You know, guys, I could go back and change it. If I could, I would. You know, I think about it every day. I think about it every day. Okay? Every day when I look at my son. Every day. Um, I think about why wasn't you strong enough? Why didn't you do what other people say they were able to do? You know what I mean? And I was, y'all see how strong I am now. Okay, this wasn't the Nicole. I wasn't like this in active addiction. I wasn't strong and confident and resilient. Um, I was very, very like weak and depressed and overwhelmed and broken. And I almost think, like, do people not realize that that's what it's like when you're in active addiction? You are broken. You're broken. That's how I felt. Broken all the time. All the time. I never felt good. I was hurting always. Always hurting. Always depressed. Always miserable. Always crying. Um, I don't know how my husband stayed with me because I was miserable, you know? Now, don't get me wrong. I tried to make the best out of situations and have a good time because I was using, you know, but in my heart, in the inside, Nicole was hurting and broken and sad, you know? And that's why I was using, because I was hurting and broken and sad, you know? Is it glitching for you guys? Because it's not glitching on my end. I don't see it glitching at least. Let me know. Yeah, that's okay. Hey, Donna's on day 5, you guys. Okay, day 5 without anything. And, um, like, I'm telling you, Donna, you have that medication, you have Suboxone. Like, if you get the urge to go out and use, just use the Suboxone. Just use the Suboxone. You'll be, because you could go out and die. You could go out and overdose and die, you know? Especially since you've been sober for 5 days now, your system is cleared out, you know? And all it takes is that one use, you know? I have been so into cool tones lately. Have y'all noticed? The shakiness, oh my gosh, girl, I remember the shakes coming off opiates. Um, it's just, you need to drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. Okay, stay really hydrated. Drink plenty of water. Make sure you're getting some electrolytes, you know, and all that stuff in your. Go get you some Gatorade. That will help. Um, but probably about 7 or 8 days in, you'll stop, you know, feeling that shaky. Give yourself a good full week. Ooh, I'm loving this gray smoky eye. Thank you. um, I love you guys. I'm having a good time doing my makeup with you guys. Is it frozen for anybody else? Because it's frozen for Pixie. Am I freezing on y'all's end? Please let me know. Um, so, back to it.
Okay, hey babe.
Yeah, baby.
I put your Wi-Fi and your cell phone amount that we did from last year too.
Uh-huh.
Which came out to $2,220, and then I guess
My computer.
huh?
My computer?
Yeah, I need to put that down. So what's the other job? Like how much was it?
No, I don't know. What do you mean, my job?
No, that's what it says. Enter any other job related expenses you haven't told us about.
My good.
Yeah. Awesome.
My husband was just adding up my what I made from like all my social media stuff last year, and it's not a lot to some people, but it's a good amount for my little old channels. I made $12 extra last year just from social media.
Yeah. So you probably this year you'll make like an extra 10,000 compared to what you made last year.
Yeah, it'll be less this next year, I think, because I haven't been making as much from self recovery. So for those of you guys that don't know, Donna, you know, because you use self recovery, but I work with another company called Self Recovery, which is an online recovery program. Hold on, you guys. Why is it doing this? Hello, hello, hello. Is it okay? It's an online recovery program that you can do from your home. It's like online treatment, but it's with a therapist, and so that is like extra money because I have an affiliate code with them. That's why when people run around like saying I'm a body broker, like you guys have no idea. Like it's just affiliate marketing. It's called I have affiliate codes with different companies, and that's not body brokering at all in the slightest, even close. Like a body broker would make $12,000 for placing one person in treatment. I made $12,000 in 1 year from all of my outsourced jobs, not my main job, my online jobs. That means my TikTok money. That means my YouTube money that I used to make because I don't get it anymore. That means my Facebook money. That means my Instagram money. That means self-recovery. That means recovery delivered, and that means Patreon. All of those things combined together, I made for the year $12,000. That's not a lot at all. Most people who do on company. And so when y'all are on here acting like I'm over here making all this fucking money and doing all this and that, it cracks me up because I don't, and I have to pay taxes on that shit. It's crazy to me. People are so delusional. But you know, I'll always be honest with you guys. I've always been very transparent about the money that I make. And so I don't mind sharing with you guys how much money that I make, you know. When recovery or self-recovery, I get paid 50% commission. So if you pay $100 for the program, I make $50. That's the highest commission I get paid from any of my affiliates. And I was basically grandfathered in because I know the doctor who runs the program. Yeah, it helps a lot because it helps my family. You know what I mean? And that money is how I'm able to feed my child. You know, that's part of my job. How did I start? So I didn't really even realize I could make money doing affiliate marketing. I didn't know, right? And so I was just online making content because I love making content and I love helping people. Y'all know that, right? I'm almost out. I have to order a new bottle. This is my favorite perfume of the year. It's called Cherry Amaretto by Strangers Parfumery. But so I was making content online, and Dr. B and Austin had just hired me to work for them, right? So I was working for Dr. B, managing his social media and answering the phones for his doctor's office, right? So my boss, Austin, was like, hey, we're going to be managing and helping this other doctor named Dr. Hockman. He's going to be creating a program and he needs some help marketing it, right? And I was like, okay, cool. And he was like, it's a recovery program. And I was like, oh, that's even cooler. And so we were helping him build that out and market it. And that's when the doctor came to me and he was like, I didn't know you were in recovery. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, would you want to be an influencer, a affiliate marketer for me, like a person the program? And this is how I am with anything like this. I said, well, I would love to do that, but I need to know what the program is about. Like, I need to see if it's something that I would support, right? If it's something that I believe in. And so he goes, oh, no problem. And go through the whole program and see if I believed it was worth it. And when I tell you, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Dude, it is such a thorough, amazing online recovery program. If I needed help getting sober, I would do that. Because you can do it from your home. Why is it freezing, y'all? I'm getting so mad. So, it took me about a month to go through the program and really make sure that I liked it, because I'm not just going to do any program. And so after I looked through the program and I made sure that I really liked what they were doing, that's when I said, sure, I would love to. And I've been working for him ever since. I don't talk about the program a lot. I guess I should talk about it more because I don't ever want to I make money from the program. I make money if you sign up for it. I don't ever want to come across to my audience as somebody who is only trying to sell you stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I just link it in my links. And if somebody asks me about it, like Donna, she asked me about it, then I will take the time to walk you through and help you with it. But I just always want to make sure that people know that for me, it's not about the money I make. For me, it's not about that. For me, it's about you getting the best help you can get. You know what I mean? To me, it's about that. And so I try to be mindful of that because I don't ever want people to feel like I'm trying to sell them something every time they come to my channel. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I'm obsessed with the program, and as you can see, Donna is as well. It's a good program, isn't it? It is a good program, you guys. It's not bullshit, So, do you see this pop of blue right here in this inner corner? Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at that. Oh, hey, Neil. Are you done? Do I need to claim that Etsy money? Good looking out. I just started it this year. Never mind. That will be next year. Okay, that'll be next year. Okay. Thanks for reminding me, Pixie. But that'll be next year. Do we like it? Yeah, self-recovery is a great program. So I guess I should talk about it more. I have a video with Dr. Hawkman. I gotta find it. We did an interview together where he came on my channel and he talked all about the program and what it's all about. He's a great therapist. He's a psychiatrist, board certified. He's very, very smart and he's the sweetest man. Very sweet. If you like Dr. B, then you'll like Dr. Hawkman. They're not alike, but they're just cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let me show y'all my new lipstick that I got. Y'all ready? Very compassionate. Yes, very compassionate. If y'all want me to talk about it more, I will. Like I said, I just don't ever want people to feel like I'm trying to make money off of them. Like I'm trying to take advantage of them, That's why and y'all see what happens to me. Y'all see how many people try to say that I'm a body broker. That really hurts me because I really care about my people. I really care about what you're doing and if you're succeeding. And it hurts when I see people spreading lies about me when all I'm doing is providing knowledge and a connection and services to people. And I don't understand how people think that we shouldn't get paid to do that. Like, I just don't understand why people think that my work should be free, you know? Okay, here's this. Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, I love it. I want to get lip injections so bad, y'all. But Neil won't let me. Yeah, I just blocked that person. I don't know. People come in and they say weird shit, you know what I'm saying? Just for no reason. Just to be saying something. They don't want to get a rise out of me, you know? But it ain't gonna work. I'll get you the link, Julie. I have the link. All the links are on my beacons. Hold on. Or you can just message me and I can send it to you. Nate, do you have my cell phone?
Yeah.
Can I use it for a second? I just gotta give people my link. It's because it's under discovering_Nicole. But I'll put it in the chat for y'all. What are you playing, buddy?
Nothing.
Oh, you're not playing?
I'm playing DayZ.
Oh, okay.
Which Austin is literally just...
I want to change my language preference for IRS communication. I want to print my form.
Okay, Julie, that's cool. Yeah, my email's in my beacons too. I'm gonna put it in the chat. No problem. Okay, Julie.
Allow someone else to discuss the return.
Email's in my beacons too. I'm gonna put it in the chat. No problem. Okay, so my beacons is linked. So there we go. There it is. Okay, good. So in that link that I just put in the chat, it has Recovery Delivered, it has Self-Recovery, it has my Patreon, it has everything. Everything that you want to access has my email, has my damn cell phone number. Shit, I got it all. Everything is there. So let's put on some mascara. No problem. You're welcome. Hello. I saw it. Yes, Kelly, I saw it. And they have two different colors. They have like a lighter color and then a medium colored one. The lip plumping lip gloss. I saw that. I do want to try it. That one caught my eye, and so did the new nude color, the new Pillow Talk Fair. That looks like a nude pink that I would wear like in the center of my lips to make them look juicier, you know? But Pillow Talk regular is my favorite lipstick color, and Pillow Talk medium is my favorite lip liner color. When's Mother's Day, y'all? What day is that? Maybe I'll make Neil and Nate get it for me for Mother's Day. So the whole reason why I wanted to come on here today, you guys, is to talk about, like I said, this discovery. And I just want people to understand, like, at the end of the day, people who are passing judgment on you, those people people who judged me for being on Suboxone, a lot of them are dead. Okay, a lot of them are dead. Because one, they couldn't even stay sober them damn self. Okay, so I don't know why the hell they were up on my channel trying to talk shit about me being on MAT. Okay, so most of them aren't even alive anymore. So I try not to, that's why I don't want people to let those people that are saying those things affect you. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I let it affect me. I let it affect me. In 2021, I let people's judgment, ridicule, and mean comments get to me. And in 2021, I jumped off of Suboxone. And I could have relapsed. Thank God I had enough sense to get back on because I was struggling with my mental health. But I could have relapsed and I could have died. And the reason in 2021 was a direct result of every person that has ever commented and told me, you're not in recovery, you're not sober, you shouldn't be on Suboxone that long. Just saying the worst shit you could ever imagine. You might as well still be shooting dope. Suboxone is just legal heroin. You're just on government dope now. And to those people, you know what I have to say? Yeah. And I love it. I love my government dope. Don't be jealous. I let so many people's judgment and horrible things they were saying to me build up. And in 2021, I was so insecure. I was at my heaviest weight, and I wanted to take my own life. I wanted to not be alive anymore. It was a bad time for me in 2021. And a lot of you guys got to see it firsthand. I was being judged and ridiculed. I was being tortured by a woman online who called CPS on me, who is now going into Jessica Kent's comment section talking about, Nicole called my job. Damn straight I did, because you were literally impersonating a therapist. You psycho. Damn straight I did. This woman called CPS on me and told them I was SAing my child. Why? Because she didn't like me. That's it. Because she didn't like me. Yeah, Carol and Tanya Catrone, that therapist Tanya is what she went by on TikTok. And now she's going in the comment section of Jessica Kent's video saying, yeah, Nicole messaged the board on me. Yeah, I did, and I'll do it again. Because you are psycho. You are sick. This woman completely unhinged. Like I said, called CBS, told them I was SAing my child. Okay? Then she went into a group chat to brag about it, and the people in the group chat were like, oh, fuck no, and sent me a screenshot of it. So I had the proof. The icing on the cake wasn't just her doing that to me. She also, TikTok, she made a video telling her TikTok followers what medication another person in the recovery community was on. And because she had access to this person's medical records because of where she worked. And being online, telling people's medical information, calling CPS on people just because she simply didn't like me. It wasn't because I did anything illegal, okay? Nothing. It wasn't because I was literally making videos about my addiction and my recovery, okay? And then you think that you're going to do that and nothing's going to happen back to you? You think you're going to walk around and dox people's medical information and nothing's going to happen to you? You think you're going to walk around and call yourself a therapist when you're not even a counselor? I looked up her credentials and nothing's going to happen. Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. I moved in silence. I didn't go online and tell everybody that I was messaging these people about her. I just did what I needed to do because she was harassing me in my real life. And see, this is where a lot of you rats, y'all know who I'm talking to, the fucking rats. Y'all need to get y'all shit fucking straight. Okay? You can say all the shit you want to on that fucking trash website. You can talk your talk. But the moment you start messaging my employer, the moment you start coming into my real life, calling CPS on me, calling my son's school, whatever, that is when you have crossed over the line, and that is fucking harassment. And so many people sit here and talk all I'm being harassed. Just because somebody makes videos about you that you don't like doesn't mean they're harassing you. Every single person is entitled to their opinion, and they can share their opinions. And that is completely fine. Share your opinion all you want about me. Honey, I don't give a motherfucking shit. Okay? But the moment you even fucking know what hits you. Yep, I remember, Donna. And thank you for that. This woman was messaging my friends off my friends list, bro. Like, what? For what? Because she didn't like me. Because she wanted to say I was all you nuts. Bitch, I have been accused of being a body broker since 2020. Where the fuck are the motherfucking police? Why am I not arrested yet? I'm waiting, rats. I'm waiting. Sorry. Okay. Hey, Julie, just email me. You might be going too fast, honey. How fast are you dropping? Oh, honey, there's one girl online. She's made over 100 videos about me. And I will just respond like this in passing. And this girl is down at the police station the next day. And I'm still waiting for him to come arrest me. Because, like, literally, what? Okay, good. So you're only going down once every 30 days. You're not going down fast. You're only going down once every 30 days. So, good. That's perfect. You'll be fine. Just take it slow. If you're going down, if you're doing the 2 milligrams every 30 days, and 30 days, okay, you can adjust that. Or if 1 milligram is if you're still feeling crappy, at 1 milligram every 30 days, do 0.5. It'll just, honestly, it took me 3 years to go from 12 milligrams to 0.25. Because that's how fucking slow I was going. I was going so slow that I was going backwards, bitch. Backwards. So at one point I went back up because I felt like shit. So if you're feeling shitty, you could go back up a 0.5 of a milligram and just pause.
Hey,
It's adjustable.
did you say Austin sent you the like 1099?
No, you took a picture. I took a picture of what it was.
Okay, that's what
That's what I got.
Okay, all right. I forgot.
Yeah. So if you have, listen, don't beat yourself up about it because, like I said, I went up several times. Look at these fucking legs. Okay. I went up several times whenever I was tapering, and, don't beat yourself up. Just go up if you need to, and just try to not go up. So if you go up one time, try not to go up any more than that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to totally X out your progress. But at the end of the day, who are you racing? Who are you competing against? Right? Like seriously, ask yourself this question. Who are you competing against? Who are you racing against? Nobody. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? I sure did, honey. I got them from actually I got them from being a dancer and a cheerleader most of my life. Don't hate, honey. You're probably sitting down there in your mama's basement playing fucking Fortnite, you fat ass bitch.
Where'd that take
Too fast one time I went to tape. Yeah, every 90 days. Yeah. CK. So I used to go and see my physician only quarterly, every 90 days. And so whenever I was tapering with my doctor, that's how we did it. We only went down every 90 days when I was tapering with my doctor. So yeah, just Julie, there's no law, right? There's no like set in stone taper. So if you find yourself like feeling really crappy at the rate that you're going, adjust it. Adjust it. Okay? Once you adjust it, really work hard at sticking at that adjustment and then follow behind that. But like I said, who are you racing against? Nobody. And always remember, you guys, I'm just somebody who tapered off Suboxone, okay? I'm back on it, but I did successfully get off with minimal withdrawal in 2021. I was fine. I didn't feel that sick at all. Remember, I'm just a person in recovery like you are too. If you really, really are struggling, I believe that the best information that you can get from people about tapering is people who have tapered before. Reach out to some other people, see what their experiences were, see how they did theirs. And just remember that it's not a race. You're not racing against anybody. Like, just do what is best for you and take it slow. But yeah, I just want y'all to not beat yourselves up and take it one day at a time. So I hope this information helped you guys. I hope y'all had fun doing my makeup with me. And if you are really I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the video when we were talking about Suboxone, Julie, but have you thought about trying that? My friend Marie she just went to the doctor. Suboxone is an injection, and they give it to you instead of Suboxone. So you can actually go to your Suboxone doctor and say, hey, can I get on the Suboxone shot? If your doctor doesn't provide it, you could probably find another doctor in your area. But if you're really wanting to be off Suboxone, I'm telling you, and you want to do it the easy way, Suboxone is the way to go. Okay? So many people are getting off Suboxone with Suboxone and having minimal withdrawal. Like nothing. My friend, she just went to the doctor and they gave her a drug test. She's been off Suboxone for 14 months and she just tested negative for bupe. It took 14 months for the medication to leave her system. 14 months. That's how slowly it dissipated out of her system, because it's an injection they give you in the subcutaneous fat of your stomach. And so it just sits there and releases over 30 days. So imagine if you are on Suboxone, you could get the Suboxone shot, take it for a couple of months, then discontinue, and it will leave your system slowly over time. So look into it, see if it'll work for you. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed my live stream. I love you guys, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow for a live. Yeah, probably tomorrow. And yeah, I love you guys. Just remember, you guys, like, we're all just trying to do the right thing and change our lives. At least most of us are, you know? And so I'm just a regular person like you guys. I'm not a doctor. I'm just on here trying to share what worked for me. A lot of people try to hold me to this like standard where they're like, oh, Nicole shouldn't. No, I'm just a regular person like you. And I'm never going to bullshit you guys. I'm never going to, I just share my experience and that's it. So I hope it helps. Thank you, Jose. Um, please always remember that if I say something and it doesn't perfectly align with what you believe, that's okay. That's okay. We don't have to agree on every single thing. And just because I say something that you don't agree with doesn't mean I'm a terrible person or I'm wrong or I'm a bad person. It just means that we're different people and we have different opinions. Um, I don't know what has happened in the world, but it's like we're getting to this point where like people can't even have opinions without being totally judged and raked across the coals and all this shit. It's like weird to me. Like I can support people that don't believe the same things as me, and that's okay. You know? So what I do is I do believe in helping people and helping people recover from the disease of addiction no matter what that looks like to you. So my recovery could be utilizing Suboxone. Your recovery could be smoking medical marijuana. Somebody else's recovery could be utilizing kratom. Somebody else's recovery could be going to treatment and doing abstinence. It's all different, and we're all different people. Huh, little red spot. Um, and I respect the fuck out of anyone who's trying to change their life in the positive, right? So that's what recovery is to me. Recovery to me is positive change. So, all right, love you guys. Have a great day. Happy Sunday.